Therefore, in a recurring deposit account, maturity value is equal to P into N plus I. That is P into N plus P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Now we can do one question. Now you can see this question. Kiran deposited rupees 200 per month for 3 years in a bank's recurring deposit account. If the bank pays interest at the rate of 11% per annum, find the amount she gets on maturity. Now we can see what is given here. Kiran deposited rupees 200 per month. So her principal is rupees 200. So we can write P is equal to rupees 200. And here for 3 years. Therefore, what is N? N is, remember, N is not years. N is number of months. So in this question, it is given in years. So convert that years into months. So N is equal to 3 into 12, which is equal to 36 months. And rate also given. Rate is 11%. Then what is to be found out here? Find the amount she gets on maturity. So we know maturity value is equal to sum invested plus interest. Right? So we know that what is sum invested or sum deposited, that is P into N. That is very easy. P is 200 and N is 36 months. Therefore, P into N is 200 into 36. Obviously, it is 7,200. Now we can find the interest on this amount. So, interest is equal to, in recurring deposit account, interest is equal to, we have seen that I is equal to P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Substitute the values given. P is 200, N is 36 and R is 11. Substitute that values. We will get 200 into 36 into 36 plus 1 by 2 into 12 into 11 by 100. Now simplify this. Simplify that 200 and 100 zeros can be cancelled and 36 and 12 can be cancelled by 3. Now the remaining 2 cancelled. You will get 3 into 36 plus 1, that is 37 into 11. So multiply this 3 into 37 into 11, which is equal to rupees 1,221. We already found out that sum deposited, that is P into N, which is 7,200. So what is maturity value? Maturity value will be sum invested plus interest. So sum invested is here 7,200 plus interest is 1,221. You just add these two, you will get maturity value. That is sum invested is here this amount plus interest. Interest is here, you can see. You just add these two, you will get the final result. 7,200 plus 1,221, which is equal to rupees 8,421.00. When you write the final answer, you have to write the answer in rupees and pies. That is 8,421.00. That is the result. Okay. Now we can do one question from that exercise 2A. Second question. First one you can do in the same way, the same method you can do it. And question number 2. Read that question. Question number 2. I'll read that. Mrs. Matthew opened a recurring deposit account in a certain bank and deposited rupees 640 per month for 4.5 years. Find the maturity value of this account if the bank pays interest at the rate of 12% per annum. That is the question. Now, we can see what is given here. Here, P is given, principal P is given, deposited rupees 640 per month. So, we can write that P is equal to rupees 640 for 4.5 years. So, the period of time is given that. So, we want time is in years. So, we need N. N is number of months. So, convert this years into months. So, N is equal to 4.5 into 12. So, simplify that. That mixed fraction. You will get 9 by 12. 4.5 becomes 9 by 12 into 12. Simplify, you will get 54 months. And rate is equal to 12%. That's also given in that question. So, rate is 12%. So, first you have to write the given things. Then, write the formula. Here, directly we can write maturity value is equal to, directly we can write that formula. Maturity value is equal to P into N plus P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. And you can write the given things. Instead of P, you can write 640. Instead of N, 54. And instead of R, there you can write 12. So, the next step is 640 into 54 plus 640 into 54 into N plus 1, that is 54 plus 1, that is 55, divided by 2 into 12 into 12 by 100. So, 640 into 54, that is 34,560 plus, when you simplify this term, that is 640 into 54 into 55 by 2 into 12 into 12 by 100. When you simplify, you will get 9,504. And when you add these two, you will get the answer rupees 44,064.00. Clear? Now, we can do another question. Next is question number 4. You can do third question by yourself. Third question, first and third homework. Now we can do fourth one. Listen, the question is, Ashish deposits a certain sum of money every month in a recurring deposit account for a period of 12 months. If the bank pays interest at the rate of 11% per annum and Ashish gets rupees 12,715 as the maturity value of this account, what sum of money did he pay every month? That is the question. Here, what is to be found out? The amount of money he paid every month, that is to be found out here. That is, P is to be found out. Now we can See what is given. Period of time is given. Read that question once again. You can see period of time 12 months. It is directly given number of months, that is 1 year anyway, 1 year, but number of months is 12. The bank pays interest, so R is equal to interest at the rate of 11% per annum. Therefore R is equal to 11%, and maturity value also given. Here in this case maturity value also given, so we can write maturity value is equal to rupees 12,750. Now we know the formula. Maturity value is equal to P into N plus P into N into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Now substitute the given things. Instead of maturity value we can substitute 12,715, which is equal to P. P is to be found out, therefore let it be P itself. P into 12 plus P into 12 into 12 plus 1 by 2 into 12 into 11 by 100. Simplify this. 12 and 12 can be cancelled. And you can take P outside. P is common. In the right side, you can see P is common. P is common. In these two terms, P is common. Take it outside. And the remaining is 12 plus, the remaining part is 12 plus 1, that is 13. 13 into 11 by 2 into 100, that is 200. Therefore, simplify that bracket. P into 2000, what is the LCM of these two terms? LCM is 200 itself, because denominator of 12 is 1. Therefore, LCM inside that bracket, LCM is 200. So, 12 into 200, that is 2400, plus 13 into 1, that is 143 by 200. Therefore, next step is 2400 plus 143, that is 2543 by 200. And on the left side, there is 12,750. Now we want to find P. So you can transpose this 2543 by 200 to the left side. You will get 12,715 into 200 by 2543, that is P. You can simplify that 12,715 by 2543. These two can be cancelled and we get 5. 5 into 200. So P is equal to rupees 1000.00. When you write the answer, you have to write the answer in rupees and paise. Remember that. Otherwise, you will not get full mark. So, we can do one more question. Next is question number 6. Question number 5 also homework. Question number 6. Question number 6. I'll read the question. Puneet has a recurring deposit account in the Bank of Baroda and deposits rupees 140 per month for 4 years. If he gets rupees 8,092 on maturity, find the rate of interest given by the bank. In this question, we want to find rate of interest. So, what is to be found out here? Here, we want to find rate of interest. So, R. Here, R. Here also, maturity value is given, P is given, and number of months or number of years is given. So, number of years 4 and convert that years into months. So we get n is equal to 4 into 12, which is equal to 48 months. Here maturity value is equal to rupees 8,092 and P is equal to rupees 140 and any other thing given? Yes, maturity value P and N. Now in this chapter there is only one formula we want to study. So by heart this formula. So maturity value is equal to P into N plus P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Now substitute the values which are given. Maturity value is given, P is given here, N is also given. Substitute these things in that formula. Substitute 8,092 is equal to 140 into 48 plus 140 into 48 plus 1. Directly you can write 49 into R divided by 2 into 12 into 100. Simplify that. When you simplify, you will get the first term becomes 140 into 48 is 6,720 plus 14 into 2 into 49 into R by 10. When you simplify, you will get this. Now, transpose this 6,720 to the left side. You will get 8,092 minus 6,720, which is equal to, when you simplify, 14 into 2, that is 28 into 49 divided by 10 into R. On the left side, the result is 1,372, which is equal to 28 into 49 divided by 10 into R. We want to find R, so you can transpose 28 into 49 by 10 to the left side. You will get R is equal to 1,372 into 10 divided by 28 into 49. It's very easy to solve, simplify. Then when you simplify this, do in your notebook simplification and get the answer. Therefore, you will get R is equal to 10%. R is equal to 10%. Now, another question. Question number 7. It's board question. That is also very simple. I'll read that question. Amit deposited rupees 150 per month in a bank for 8 months under the recurring deposit scheme. What will be the maturity value? You have to find out. We want to find maturity value of his deposits if the rate of interest is 8% per annum and interest is calculated at the end of every month. That means it is recurring deposit scheme. So in that question number 7, P is given. P is 150 and 8 months. Here N is directly given. N is equal to 8 and rate also given. R is equal to 8%. Here we want to find maturity value. We know the formula. Maturity value is equal to P into N plus P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Substitute the given things in that formula. Then you will get that maturity value. So you can do it as homework. So question number 7 and 8 also homework. 7, 8. And ninth one, in the question, under that question, hint is given. So, you can easily do that question. Okay, question number 9 is very easy. All hints are given in the question itself. So, you can do it. Now, we can do 10th one. 10th question, listen. Question is, I'll read the question. Mr. Gulati has a recurring deposit account of rupees 300 per month. If the rate of interest is 12% and the maturity value of this account is rupees 8,100, find the time. Find the time. In this question, we want to find the time. Time means n. But in the question, it is in years. We will get the time in months, n only. You can convert that into years of this recurring deposit account. That is the question. Okay. Mr. Gulati has a recurring deposit account of rupees 300 per month. If the rate of interest is 12%, and the maturity value of this account is 8,100. Find the time of this recurring deposit account. That is the question. Now write the given things. What is given? P is given. P is rupees 300. Rate is given 12%. Maturity value 8,100. So we know the formula. Maturity value is equal to P into n in n plus P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Substitute the values given. Instead of maturity value, you can write 8,100. Then P 300. Then we want to find n. Plus 300 into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R is 12, 12 by 100. Simplify second term. When you simplify the second term, you will get 3 into n plus 1 by 2. So, take LCM of the right side. What is LCM? LCM is 2. Now, simplify right side. You will get 300 into n into 2, which is 600 n. So, you will get 600 n plus 3n into n plus 1 by 2. Now, transpose that 2 to the left side and open that bracket on right side. You will get 8,100 into 2, which is equal to 600 into n plus, open that bracket, 3n square, 3 into n, that is 3n square plus 3n. So, the left side, 8,100 into 2, that is 16,200, which is equal to 600n plus 3n, that is 603n plus 3n square. Now you can take common factor outside. 3 is common. Take it outside. On the right side, 3 into n square plus 201n. Now transpose 3 to the left side. You will get an equation, n square, that is 16,200 divided by 3, which is 5,400. Therefore, n square plus 201n, which is equal to 5,400. Now transpose 5,400 to the left side, then you will get n square plus 210 minus 5,400, which is equal to 0. What type of equation is it? It is a quadratic equation, right? And we already studied how to solve quadratic equation. Okay. So, using product and sum, you can solve this. Split the middle term by using product and sum. Here what is product? Product is minus 5400 into n square, that is minus 5400 n square. We can avoid that n square. P is equal to, product is equal to minus 5400, and what is the sum here? 201 is sum. So you have to find two numbers whose product is minus 5400 and whose sum is 201. You will get two numbers, 225 and minus 24. Two numbers, and when 225 into minus 24 is equal to minus 5400, and 225 plus minus 24 is equal to 201, right? So split the middle term. 201 can be written as that 225n minus 24n, right? So the equation becomes n square plus 225n minus 24n minus 5400, which is equal to 0. Now we can apply grouping method. Now first two terms in a group and last two terms in another group. Now take common factor in the first group. What is common factor? N is common, so you can take it outside. N into n plus 225 minus 24, you can take it outside. Minus 24 can be taken outside. So minus 24 into, it becomes n plus 225, right? Which is equal to 0. Now you can see only two terms there. And what is common? Common factor is n plus 225 is common. Take it outside. N plus 225 into what is remaining? N minus 24, which is equal to 0. Therefore, we can write n plus 225 is equal to 0 or n minus 24 is equal to 0. When you simplify the first one, n is equal to minus 225 or n is equal to 24. Number of months should not be negative, that we know. Therefore, that value is not possible. N is equal to minus 225 is not possible. Therefore, what is our answer? Our answer is n is equal to 24. N means number of months. Number of months is 24. Therefore, in the question write find the time in years. Therefore, write the answer in years. 24 months. Obviously, it is 2 years. Therefore, our answer is 2 years. Now, we can do one more question. Only one more is there in that chapter. I'll read that question. Mr. Gupta opened a recurring deposit account in a bank. He deposited rupees 2,500 per month for 2 years. At the time of maturity, he got 67,500. Find the total interest earned by Mr. Gupta. And one more there, the rate of interest per annum. First case, the total interest earned by Mr. Gupta. Now, look here. Write the given things. P is equal to 2,500. Maturity value is equal to 67,500. Number of months is 2 years. That is 2 into 12, which is equal to 24 months. Here we know that maturity value is equal to P into N plus his interest, right? So, first we can easily find his interest. Therefore, you can apply maturity value is 67,500, which is equal to P is 2,500 into N is 24 plus I. Then 2500 into 24 is 60,000 plus I. Now transpose this 60,000 to the left side. You will get interest. I is equal to 67,500 minus 60,000. So in the first step itself we get that his interest is equal to, you can see, rupees 7,500.00. Then in that question we want to find the rate of interest also. Rate of interest, that is R. So interest is there, that is 7,500. Therefore we know that formula I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Now instead of I we can substitute 7,500, which is equal to P is 2,500 into n is 24, then n plus 1 is 25 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. You can easily simplify this. Simplify, and when you simplify you will get R. Rate is equal to 12%. When you simplify, simplification is easy. Now you will get rate is equal to 12%. The next exercise, I think 2 or 3 questions are board questions, and you have to do that board questions by yourself. Okay.